All right, in this lesson, we're going to start talking about rate of change today. So we have rate of change. In terms of your graph, because eventually we're going to get to graphs and you're going to have to find rate of change. When you're talking about rate of change, we're finding slope of the graph, or we're using the rate of change to graph something. But in this particular problem, we're going to start real basic. It's going to connect right to the proportions that we've been talking about. We're just comparing things, setting up a proportion to compare two things and figure out the rate of change. So during the big storm, 29 inches of snow fell in 8 hours. Find the rate of snowfall in 3 inches. Find the rate of snowfall in inches per hour. So what we're comparing is inches per hour. I still have two situations, just like all the proportions we've been setting up. Okay, so in the first situation, we have 29 inches of snow in 8 hours. In the second situation, find the rate of snowfall in inches per hour. So per hour means I have 1 hour. I want to know, well, how many inches did I have in an hour? So we cross multiply, get 8x is equal to 29, and then divide both sides by 8, and we get x is equal to 3.6 inches per hour. Okay, and again, the slope of the graph would be 3.6. Now in our second example, now we're talking about a boat propeller spinning 1,044 times in 3 minutes. Find the rate in revolutions per second. So in this one, we're comparing revolutions per second. I still have two situations, so situation number one and situation number two. Okay, so we're going to separate proportion. So in the first situation, we have 1,044 revolutions per 3 minutes. Okay, I don't care about minutes, so I got to convert that 3 minutes into seconds. There's 180 seconds in 3 minutes. In situation number two, I want the rate of revolutions per second. So I have 1 second. I need to know how many revolutions I have. So we're going to cross multiply. We get 180x is equal to 1,044. 1,044 divided by 180 is 5.8 revolutions per second. And again, talking about slope. Okay, so you probably need to make sure you write this down in your notebook, that rate of change means slope. When I get back to school, that's one thing that we're going to talk about when we talk about graphs. So it's very important that you understand when you see a rate of change problem, that's the part of the graph they want, is the slope. Okay, in example two, now we're talking about a boat propeller spinning 1,044 times in 3 minutes. We're going to find the rate in revolutions per second. So we got to be a little bit careful with this one because we're not comparing times per minute. We want revolutions per second. So in the first situation, so we have situation number one, and we have situation number two. Okay, so we have two situations happening. Actually,